Yesterday, Imam Marcellus Khaliifah Williams was executed at 6 p.m. in Austin, Texas. And while this is some very sad news, in the end, he's still a winner. What do I mean by that? He got executed for a crime that he did not commit. He was falsely accused. The Supreme Court rejected his appeal, even though there was clear evidence that he was innocent. But despite all that, despite the fact that he spent the best part of 23 years in jail, in, I guess, the worst conditions, being prison conditions, this man managed to change his life around. Imagine the type of individual he would have been if he didn't go to jail. Because he probably he did not commit these murders and everything, but I assume that he was not living the best lifestyle either, even though he was not a murderer. And he went to prison, he changed his life around, he became an imam, someone that people look up to, a leader of a community, an inspiration for people. He's got a legacy. People know of him around the world and they have nothing but good things to say. Not because he was just imprisoned unjustly, no, because the brother had character, ethics. And obviously, you guys, by now, you should know that I'm Muslim, do you know what I mean? And I know this religion, what it does to people that really practice this religion, how it changes them, how it makes them a better person, how it helps them exploit their potential. Look at Malcolm X. Look at what Islam did to Malcolm X when he became Muslim. Look at what happened. Obviously, initially he was in the fake Islam, which is the Nation of Islam, and these people, most of them, they're just black supremacists. That's not real Islam. Real Islam is for everyone. Real Islam is not being an Arab. Real Islam just means you follow the teachings of Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessing be upon him, and the teachings of all of the prophets that came before him, including Moses, Abraham, Jesus, peace and blessing be upon all of them. And look at the most influential people, at least in the black community, a lot of them were Muslim. Muhammad Ali, Malcolm X, so many of them just Muslim people, you know what I mean? Because Islam does something to people. It takes out the best in you. And don't believe all the things that the media is propagating. There's so many Muslim people around the world there. If Islam truly taught violence and everything, and we were people that were terrorists or whatnot, we would have done crazy things. But everybody, all of you guys know Muslim people in your community, and you know how good they are, how generous they are. They're not doing it because they want to please you. They're doing it because they want reward with Allah, with God. Allah just means the only one God in Arabic. But the only thing about us Muslims is that we will never tolerate that someone disrespects God, someone disrespects the Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessing be upon him, and any other prophet. When people mock Jesus, we don't like it. Do you know what I mean? We are not soft men. We're real men, you know what I mean? And the only place where it's right to use violence is for self-defense, or when you're defending what like your principles and the honor of your loved ones, of your religion. That's different from being oppressors, and that's different from being terrorists. We're not causing terror, but you're not gonna attack us, and we're not gonna and expect us to turn the other cheek. That's never going to happen. That's why they never disrespect the Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessing be upon him. But regardless of all that, Marcellus Khaliifah Williams was able to change his life around, and he will always be remembered as a hero. They killed him, but he's a hero now. They killed him, they killed his body, but Now he's a martyr. They will never kill his legacy. His legacy lives on forever. And as a Muslim, I believe he's got a high reward as well in the next life, because this life is temporary. This life is just maybe maximum 100 years. But the real world is the unseen, is the world of the unseen. And this body that we have, this physical body, cannot experience all of the dimensions of reality, the real world, outside of this physical barrier, you know what I mean? But we're getting too far. Like, all I wanted to say is that may he rest in peace, and may God grant him paradise, inshallah. But yeah, guys, make sure you like, subscribe, and share. I'm gonna do a video about someone that's very similar to him. His name was Reuben Carter, but he's got a different story. Do you know what I mean? He's got a different story. And one more thing I wanted to say: sometimes a bad thing might happen to a person, and it looks like a bad thing, but really and truly, it's a blessing in disguise. This man going to jail, being falsely accused, led him to greatness. It led him to greatness. And sometimes, very often, greatness is not just money. Money is a part of acquiring resources, is a part of greatness. But greatness is that status, the respect, the character. He acquired that. He acquired that. Education, that's greatness as well. Those are components of greatness. Who would he have been if it wasn't for this incarceration? Think about that. So yeah, guys, it's your favorite YouTuber, Tenam's Goal. If you like this video, you can click here, or just go on my profile, subscribe, and there's much more videos like these. And also check the link in the description to help support the people of Palestine. They don't want me to talk about it. Please do show support. And yes, until next time.
قالوا إنها وعد نحن عصبة الأسد فأتاهم زحفنا زائلون للأبد.